on EDG's first win of this series.
Thank you very much, guys. Edward Gaming, their backs were up against the wall. They really showed up big in Game 3, had to dig deep to finish it out. That actually gave us the bloodiest game of the 2014 World Championship. 54 kills recorded by time the Nexus fell. Previous record was between Samsung White and EDG at 52 kills. I want to bounce immediately off what Joe said. Clear Love really stepped it up this game. In contrast to games 1 and 2, he had a presence. He severely impacted the early game and is, in my mind, a large reason as to why Edward Gaming got the lead they did.
Yeah, Kha'Zix was banned, Rengar was banned, Lee Sin was first picked, and at that point you pretty much think the enemy jungler is neutered. But then he whips out the Evelyn, which he's known for, and it was incredible. He goes top, gets first blood, goes top again, kills him again, swings bottom, and keeps camping bottom, trying to keep Uzi down. Imagine what this game would have been if Uzi wasn't even kept down at the start. It's just ridiculous.
And we actually have a replay of exactly that happening because Clearlove did make those plays happen top lane, and he was able to transition that into bottom lane. You can roll the replay right now. You see that EDG, or sorry, Star and Royal Club is actually trying to get this 3-on-3, but they have TP advantage from top lane, and there's nothing that they can really do about it. So it's a 3-on-4. They've snowballed all this pressure to bottom lane, and Insect with this amazing trade kill. In a 3-versus-4 situation, the best thing that can happen is you get that trade kill because it means that they've pulled those 4 people down to keep Uzi down, but all they've gotten was Insect and a trade kill.
So the rest of the, laning phase mid-game was in favor of Edward Gaming. They seemed to have control. They were bullying Starhorn Royal Club around. At what point did it start to turn in your mind, Freak?
Thing is, it really never quite turned. I think this is a game where, at this point, I'm kind of convinced it's a mismatch. Starhorn Royal Club are playing better than Edward Gaming. EDG only have a chance if they start the game with a gigantic lead. When we've seen moments of greatness, the Game 2 early tower dive, their control here, but you look at the last, 50 minutes of this game, and it's Edward Gaming keeping gold up because they have every dragon, every baron, more turret kills. But with 15,000 gold, they can't outfight Royal Club. And unless Uzi keeps, overstepping his bounds and getting caught out by his own will, by flashing forward in fights, you're never going to win a fight as Edward Gaming. Ever, 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 ever. So now suddenly you've got to break the mold. EDG has to win early game every time, or they're never going to win another one.
And actually, this game, their greed to kill Uzi is what got them killed every fight, because they would flash in. Somebody would always flash and try and kill Uzi. I still remember one fight, Clearlove, as great as he played in the early game, at one point in their base, he solo flashed on Uzi. Uzi just repositions, sprays and prays right through him, still hits 2 people. It's like, okay, if you come 1 by 1, I will kill you and your teammates behind you. The best thing is probably would have been just ignore him or send in your support with an exhaust and then just let him die.
Let's get the next replay up on our screens as we continue to talk about some of these team fights. This was a dragon fight that did actually go in favor of Edward Gaming. They go for the flank, and despite it being messy at the start, they do close it out in the end. So let's roll this clip out, and Crepo, you can talk me over it.
Yeah, I just want to point out before anyone else can take it, look at the Rumble ulti. It's a waste of Rumble ulti, and they should have went on this because they're about to get pincered. Clearlove and Ryze are coming in from the bottom, and this is demolition. The fact that Uzi is even close to living here is just incredible.
The shockwave really hits nobody too. It does hit 2 people and does the damage, but there's no fault for the CC portion of it because they're pulling back because they got flanked. So in that situation, it was kind of a misplay to use the Ori ulti so quickly. You see he's completely out of mana now, so that was his kind of 1 bullet he had left in the chamber.
And at this point, it's obviously very easy cleanup here, but just in general, if you're a Rumble team and a Twitch team in general, and even an Orianna team, all 3 of those, you can't be the team that's getting surrounded on. You've got to be the team, at least either with ward control, to where, oh, it's 3v2, Rumble ult on them, Shockwave on them, Tidal Wave on them, clean up those kills when they separate, which, again, you need vision control for, or collapse on them when they go for burn, but you need them to be in a group, and you need to go on that group, not have them come on you.
I've got a question for you just before you add in your double lift. After what Freak was talking about regarding Edward Gaming's team fighting and being unable to beat Starhorn Royal Club, after that dragon fight, Edward Gaming did not win a convincing team fight for the rest of the game, and if they didn't have their 10k gold lead, they would not have won that game. Do you agree or disagree?
I absolutely agree. I mean, you cannot undervalue the fact that Insect, Uzi, and Zero are playing out of their minds. Like, these guys are playing so well.
I think the only fights that went poor is where Zero actually uses his tidal wave way too early. That one dragon fight we saw, we didn't see a tidal wave because about 30 seconds before that, he used it to try and catch Name out. All Zero has to do is hold his waves because they're playing this crazy disengage comp built around their star AD carry who everybody tries to kill. If you have Orianna ulti, tidal wave, and Rumble ulti defending Uzi, who has the range of 2 screens because of spray and pray, they're never going to catch him.
The beauty is, even when Uzi's dead, the rest of Royal Club do step up to win fights. Let's pull up the third and final replay onto your screens. Doublelift and Crepper, you guys were jumping out of your seats. And Doublelift, you talked me through this play.
I almost lost my voice because this play was absolutely insane. So the thing about this fight is that Twitch is dead, and all EDG has to do is take it slow. Don't flash forward, which, if you roll the replay, it's exactly what they do. Like, FCZF, I don't know what he's doing. Like, why do you have to go for this insane play? This tower is basically free.
That ulti, though.
And then there's this two-man shockwave that gets FCZF killed before anything can happen. A beautiful exhaust on all of Koro's burst. And then Korn just gets so much damage off that even the super, super weak Rumble can finish off a kill. And then it's just Insec.
Yeah, Rumble got his power spike, level 11, plus Sork Shoes and Leanders at 25 minutes. Like, he was so far down this game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but watch this. He's like, okay, we're killing somebody in the base. Oh no, he's double buffs? Okay, Uzi, you take that.
So this game had more kills than any other matchup at Worlds. We actually could have even done more replays of, because that wasn't the only time. There was another top lane inhibitor defense where Insec gets such an incredible kick, you know. And I just think when you look at this matchup, Starhorn Royal Club are showing to me that they are the better team. They are the better seed. You predicted Edward Gaming to win.
I regret it so much. I'm such an Uzi fanboy at heart, but I was like, their language barrier might put them on tilt or something, but these guys are so good. I'm such a big Royal Club fan now. The only adaptation I want to see them make, Cola needs to maybe step up a little bit, maybe play something that he's more comfortable on. He doesn't seem to be very good on Rumble, so maybe play Maokai or Aurelia, which is his signature champion.
And let's not forget, not only you, but Monte Cristo also got their prediction wrong. I can't believe he predicted a team without Koreans on it to win a series. Clearly
low blow,
going against the grain.
Low blow, low blow. Let's move this one along, guys. Starhorn Royal Club are just one win away from being the first team to make back-to-back semi-finals at the World Championship. And after the break, we'll see if they can get it done in Game 4 against Edward Gaming. Guys, stay with us.
Starhorn now to a crash. Insect goes in. Doesn't get the steal. Korn will go down, but I don't think that matters to them.
Bobble misses. There is a stun. Oh no, he didn't stun over on Uzi. He's still alive in the back, but the ultimate is there. He'll lose his life. Korn's going to go down. Khalilov in the middle as Insect falls on the backside. Name follows through.
Can EDG turn this one around now on Royal Club's head? Oh, this shockwave could be huge here, and it is going to be very